Hello and welcome to In Your Home Fitness. I am Brenda Lee and today I am going to do a short video on how to stretch those tight hamstrings and how sometimes having tight hamstrings will give you knee problems, ankle problems, and lower back problems. Your hamstrings are the back of your legs and these attach up in the hip area and come all the way down and into just below your knee area. So there's 3 of them that sit in there and they tend to get tight. And the reason quite often they get tight is because your gluteus maximus or your butt muscle isn't doing its job. So you're sitting a lot. So quite often that will cause lower back problem or knee problems. So before we do any stretching, let's do a warm-up. This is an easy warm-up. Get that blood flowing in there. Think of your hamstrings as a piece of metal. If it's cold, it won't bend, but if you warm it up, it will definitely bend. So we're going to do that by hip raises, or bridges. Now, if you don't want to put your head completely down, you can use a pillow and just pull up your hips and down. You want to do about 30 or 40 of these. Get the blood circulating and warming up that area that you're going to stretch. Now you could do this in bed too. So let's say I've done 40. Now, the big thing is we're going to stretch the hamstrings out here. Quite a few people can only get to about here. Now, if you bend your leg and up, that's not a hamstring. That releases the stretch in here. That's more of a hip stretch. You want to get your legs straight and up, and a lot of people can't do that. So, if you like, you can try with a towel. So I just have an old towel here I've wrapped around, and I'm going to go back. And I'm going to try and straighten out my leg, hanging on to the towel. Your goal is to get up here, but majority of people have an issue with that. But if you can get to here, that's great. You can feel the hamstring being pulled. I love that stretch. It's a great one. And then you want to hold it for 20 to 30 seconds. You want to release it again. And then you want to stretch it out and see if you can go a little farther. Then you want to stretch. Then you want to switch legs and do the same thing. Now you can bring your leg up if you want for the stretch, or you can have it down. It's depending on how your back is feeling. If your back is kind of sore at this point, I'd put the leg up, this one, when you're not stretching. And I'm holding it as far as I can. So I want to repeat that. Now you can use a band. So I have a band here. And when you're using the band or a yoga strap, anything that's a bit stiff, you can even use a sheet. Now, don't put your band on your foot with it out like this. Loses its strength. Gather it up. And you can do this if you're having problems when you're laying down. You can just do it sitting up. Okay, and I've got my one leg down, or you have it up, whatever is more comfortable for your back. Cross over the band. It's easier that way. So you cross that over your foot, and away you go. And you want to hold it out. Remember, your goal is here, but most people are here. Now, most of the time, I'm going to take the pillow out. You want to keep your head down. A lot of people have an issue. They're like this stretching, which puts a strain on your neck. So if you have that issue, put a pillow. If you don't have that issue, just put it flat on the ground. So that is one. You can use, as I said, a yoga band, and that's it. So that basically is stretching it out. Now you can do it sitting up too. So let's take my nifty towel again, because you'll find Most of us, when we go to stretch out, our leg is up like this. And we want to get that as flat as possible on there. So if we have to sit back like this, that's fine too. And you can hang on to the towel this way. And don't forget, hold it for 20 to 30 seconds, and then you can switch legs and that. And sometimes tight hamstrings, the back of your legs here, sometimes the inside of your legs are being shortened, and you want to lengthen them. And there's an easy stretch to do with that. So I always recommend this when you're doing your hamstrings. Bring your feet together, and away you go. Now, some people are way up like this, or some people can actually lay their legs down on there. But this really helps stretch out your hip area, and it works in coordination along with your hamstrings. So in saying all that, thanks for watching. And until next time, bye for now.